What if life's greatest losses could lead you to timeless wisdom? The Consolation of Philosophy by Boethius is a profound dialogue that finds hope and despair, blending reason and faith to answer life's deepest questions. Let's journey into this ancient masterpiece that still speaks to us today. In the early 6th century, Anicius Manlius Severinus Boethius, a Roman scholar and statesman, faces a devastating fall. Once a trusted advisor to King Theodoric, he's falsely accused of treason, stripped of his wealth, and imprisoned, awaiting execution. In his cell, grappling with grief and injustice, Boethius writes The Consolation of Philosophy, a work that blends philosophy, poetry, and dialogue to explore why bad things happen to good people and how to find peace amid suffering. Written around 524 AD, it became one of the most influential texts of the Middle Ages, offering timeless insights into happiness, fate, and human resilience. The book unfolds as a conversation between Boethius, wallowing in self-pity, and Lady Philosophy, a personified figure of wisdom who appears to guide him. Boethius laments his lost status, family, and freedom, blaming fortune for his misery. Lady Philosophy listens but challenges his despair, arguing that his suffering stems from misplaced values. She explains that true happiness doesn't come from external goods like wealth or power, which fortune can snatch away, but from internal virtues like wisdom and integrity, which no one can take. This shift in perspective sets the stage for a profound exploration of life's meaning. Philosophy begins by diagnosing Boethius's error. He's forgotten his true nature. Humans, she says, are rational beings capable of seeking truth and goodness. By chasing fleeting things like fame, he's drifted from this core. To find peace, he must realign with what's eternal and unchangeable. She introduces the idea that happiness is found in pursuing the highest good, which Boethius comes to see as God, the source of all goodness. This isn't a religious sermon, but a philosophical argument drawing on Plato, Aristotle, and Stoic thought, that happiness lies in aligning your soul with universal truth. One of the book's central questions is why the wicked prosper, while the virtuous suffer. Philosophy argues that appearances deceive. Evil people, though they seem successful, are enslaved by their vices, while the virtuous, even in hardship, gain strength through integrity. Suffering, she suggests, can refine the soul, testing and deepening one's character. Boethius, initially skeptical, begins to see that his imprisonment, though unjust, offers a chance to rediscover what truly matters. The dialogue also tackles fate and free will, a puzzle that torments Boethius. If God foreknows everything, how can humans be free? Philosophy explains that God exists outside time, seeing all events simultaneously like a viewer watching a play. Human choices are free because they're made in the present, even if God knows the outcome. This reconciles divine omniscience with free will, comforting Boethius by affirming his agency. He can't control his circumstances, but he can choose how to respond, finding dignity in virtue. Throughout, philosophy uses metaphors like the wheel of fortune to illustrate life's ups and downs. She urges Boethius to detach from fortune's whims and anchor himself in reason and faith. The book's poetic interludes, written in elegant verse, add emotional depth, reflecting Boethius's inner transformation from despair to hope. By the end, he's not fully at peace. He's still in prison, facing death, but he's regained clarity, seeing his suffering as part of a larger, meaningful order. The Consolation of Philosophy is a bridge between classical and Christian thought, blending Stoic resilience with a theistic worldview. Its universal appeal lies in its focus on enduring questions. How do we cope with loss? Where do we find happiness? Boethius's answers, channeled through Lady Philosophy, offer practical wisdom. Cultivate inner strength, Focus on what you can control and trust in a higher purpose. So, let me ask you, when life's wheel of fortune spins against you, what's one way you can find consolation in your own pursuit of wisdom?